Happy holidays from Undiscovered America TV. I am your host, David Downing. Today, we're inviting you to join us on a festive adventure across the country as we explore how different communities celebrate the holidays in their own unique and sometimes bizarre ways. From dazzling Christmas lights and cozy winter markets to crazy New Year's celebrations, the holidays bring something for everyone, whether Santa does or not. So, grab your hot cocoa, get comfortable, and let's discover the magic of the holidays Undiscovered America style. We promise this episode will bring you all the festive sights, a little bit of adventure, and a whole lot of holiday cheer.
Come along with me. Let's take it to the streets. Show you the land of the free like you've never seen. Talking about undiscovered America. Undiscovered America. Undiscovered America. Oh! Undiscovered America.
Penguins, African penguins, they are a big part of Christmas Town here at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. We're going to learn all about them inside with someone named Sarah, who's part of a team of people who do nothing but care for these amazing creatures. Come on, let's check it out. Hi, buddy. And who do we have here?
So today we have Rosemary. She is one of 19 African penguins that calls Busch Gardens Tampa Bay home.
All right, Sarah, you have been doing, tell us, first of all, your position. It's a great title.
I am a Senior 1 zoological specialist, and I have been working in the Birds East or on the Birds East team now for, gosh, going on about 12 years, and I've been with the park for 16.
Okay, so you just stumbled onto something I've always wanted to ask someone like you about.
Yes.
And this is going to sound stupid, so I'll just give that up front. A penguin is a bird, right?
A penguin is a bird,
But
yep.
it can't fly.
Cannot fly. They fly in the water, but
Okay.
not in the air.
And how long will this penguin live? What is the lifespan of something like
So in the wild, 15 to 20 would be a nice long life for these guys. In zoos, we're seeing 20s to 30s, and we are seeing more African penguins living into their early 40s.
People always think of penguins, you know, it's Christmas, it's time for Christmas Town here at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. But these seem to thrive in Florida, okay, with the heat and everything? I mean,
Yes,
how
so
does that
this is
work?
the African penguin. So there are 19 species of penguin found in the world, all south of the equator, I might add. So no penguins up with Santa, actually.
Interesting.
But this is one of 5 species that calls warmer climates home.
How many children does this penguin have?
She does not have any. She is still a child herself. So she's about 3.5 years old.
And speaking of penguins and
Yes.
children, I
Yes.
believe you have tell me about your child.
I do. I have twin daughters. They're 2.5 years old, and one of my daughters, Amara, is actually named after one of our penguins here at the park.
It's so funny. Kids must go crazy over this, right?
Oh gosh, yes. And they go crazy over kids. They love people. That seems to be the number one enrichment or play item, if you will, for these guys is they love watching people. And the kids are right eye level with the water line, so they will jump into the water, swim up to the glass, and just love watching the kids.
So this penguin knows you. and
Absolutely.
You know this penguin,
Yep,
right?
this penguin actually spent some time in my house. I actually raised almost every
Really?
bird that we've had here at the park, and as little tiny chicks, they would come home with me, and I would feed them their last feed or two and then bring them back in the morning. So yes, I'm very familiar with this bird. They
It's
really
great
are.
because a lot of people don't realize at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay, you have a theme park, but it's also a zoo. Right?
Absolutely, yep.
How many animals total? Give me an idea of the scope of.
Oh my goodness.
Or just the scope of things that you would expect here.
Well, if you're gonna come here to Busch Gardens, you're gonna see a little bit of it all, right? We've got elephants, we've got great apes, we have big cats, we have
Yeah.
the penguins obviously, and
Yeah.
lots and lots of reptiles, which I have to mention because that's
Yeah.
also what I work with.
Yeah.
Alligators, crocodiles, venomous snakes, large tortoises, we kind of got a little bit of everything.
How did you get into this?
So I always wanted to work with animals. In fact, when I was little, I always told everybody I want to be a Shamu trainer. That's what I want to do. I want
Right.
to work at SeaWorld. That's what I want to be. And then I came to Busch Gardens when I was about 5 and fell in love with the giraffes. And that was kind of what I loved. And I've always been a reptile girl. So when I got here, I actually started on the tours team, going out there and helping people feed the
Right.
giraffes and things like that. And then ended up on the bird reptile team and have been here ever since.
Well, thank you for explaining this to us today. It's such an
Absolutely.
amazing thing to see. The thing's staring right at me too.
Well, and she's
I love
just
it.
checking you out,
Yeah,
right? So I do want to mention too, if penguins are your thing or animals are your thing and you really want to come get a better look here at Busch Gardens, we do have a penguin behind the scenes tour that you can go on. If you want to see everything in the park and really experience Christmastown, we have an elite VIP tour that goes during the day. And if you've got kids like me, you might want to try out the Christmastown VIP tour, and that's going to let you see a little bit of everything here at the park.
Penguins and more.
Penguins and more.
Sarah, thanks so much for your time today.
Absolutely.
And now we are off to Denver to visit a place that's been sweetening the holidays for over a century. Get ready to wrap some holiday magic at Hammond's Candies. If you're looking for an interesting holiday outing, look no further than a visit to Hammond's Candy Factory. Imagine being surrounded by the scent of peppermint and chocolate while watching candy canes being twisted right before your eyes. Hammond's Candy has been tempting visitors' sweet teeth, since 1920. When it was founded by Carl T. Hammond Sr. in Denver, Colorado. For more than a century, they have been crafting candies the old-fashioned way, with recipes passed down through generations and a commitment to quality that has really stood the test of time. On a factory tour, you'll get a behind-the-scenes look at how their famous candy canes, chocolates, and marshmallows are made. Move over Willy Wonka, this is truly a magical experience, especially during the holidays as you watch the candy artisans work their magic from the mixing of ingredients to the final wrapping. Be sure to check out the final product in the factory store, including the playfully named Oops section for some imperfectly shaped but perfectly delicious rejects. But the real holiday magic happens at the Candy Cane Festival, held every December. This family favorite brings together visitors of all ages for live entertainment, visits with Santa Claus, hot cocoa, and of course, freshly made candy canes and other treats sure to send the little ones into a sugar-fueled frenzy. It's the perfect way to get into the holiday spirit, even after the sugar high wears off and the tiredness sets in. Seriously, Hammond's Candies truly knows how to make the holidays sparkle with tradition, fun, and plenty of sugar. Stay with us, we've got some more holiday fun right after this quick break. Hey, here we are at Christmastown. This is in Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. Today, we're going to take a look at how people celebrate Christmas all over the United States. Stay with us. Hey, we're back with Undiscovered America. We are here at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. It is Christmas time. It is Christmas town, right?
Correct.
Victor, thank you for being with us.
My pleasure. Welcome to Christmastown.
Thank you. Your team here at Busch Gardens, they do amazing work. Talk to me, what is the transformation that takes place here?
Absolutely. So it's a lengthy transformation. Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay, 65 acres of land, and that's all great space for us to decorate for the holidays. So the first step in the transformation process is the planning phase. We look at our footprint, and we look at seeing which decorations can fit into different zones in the park.
And does it change each year, or is it the same? If I came here 10 years ago, would it look like this?
You know, we value tradition, but we're also open to diversifying the decoration lineup. This area that we're standing in here is called Santa's North Pole Village. It tends to remain the same year after year.
Behind the scenes, though, the number of people, just the scope of this transition. You guys just came off of Halloween, which is basically the entire park becomes a haunted house. And now we're in, how long will Christmastown last?
Absolutely. So Christmastown typically runs November, December, and the beginning part of January. But to your point, we're coming right out of our Halloween season. So the transformation window from Halloween to Christmas for the big scenic pieces like what you're looking at behind us is about 2 weeks. However, we start decorating the trees with lights as early as June and July.
Wow.
So overnight, once the park is closed, our overnight crews come in with their high reaches and start hanging the lights. And then as the Halloween season progresses, we move into Halloween decorations. Once Halloween clears out, these big set pieces behind us like the sleigh and the building blocks come in.
So half the year, sometime or another, this place is being transformed into something else.
Absolutely. To the naked eye, you might not see it, but if you take a close look at the trees throughout the later summer months, you'll see the decorations starting to come in.
And it's not just the lights. I mean, you guys program the holidays here. You program Christmas, you have skating, you have the show, you have other installments in here. Talk me through about how some of the programming might work out.
Absolutely. So the programming is very thorough. Obviously, there's a team that works on the park itself.
Right.
But then we also have an entertainment team that works on the installation of the holiday entertainment.
Okay.
So that starts with casting the performers, running the dress rehearsals, costume fittings, tech runs. So it's a very, very labor-intensive process across the technical, the scenic, the dressers. It's really a small village that comes together to execute this event.
And there are so many lights, there's so many different settings for these lights. At nighttime, it just comes alive. Look, you can look around us. Kids love this. This must be a huge family draw.
Absolutely. It's hard to feel like Christmas in Florida, but this event really draws that Christmas magic into the air, and you know, it's just the kids' reactions to the performers and the lights and seeing smiles on their parents' faces. It's really special for us to put this production on.
Christmas Town runs for how long? When does Christmas end here?
Christmas ends usually at the beginning half of January, so we have a lot of magic to make across the end and the beginning of the years.
And as the year goes, I mean, this must be a huge push for Busch Gardens Tampa Bay, and all hands on deck, because look at what it takes to make this transformation happen.
It is.
Is this the busiest time of year for you?
It definitely is. So this is our longest running event, our longest tradition for the holidays. So there definitely is a lot of work to come together and put this one on.
Well, Victor, I tell you what, your team, people here at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay who do this, do a fantastic job, because it feels like a different park already.
It sure does. Once the lights, go down and the Christmas lights turn on, it's a completely different feeling here at night.
Well, congratulations on that. And listen, thank you for telling us about it today here on Undiscovered America.
Our pleasure. Thanks for coming.
We are keeping the holiday celebration going with some destinations whose very names spread good cheer year-round. Okay, so the USA is full of towns with names so Christmassy they practically jingle on their own, such as, of course, Santa Claus, Indiana, where every year the entire town turns into Santa's workshop, locals dress as elves, and even a team of elfin volunteers answers letters sent to Santa from children all over the world. Okay, now about, North Pole, Alaska, where they celebrate Christmas all year round, but during the holidays, it's truly something special when the town is blanketed in snow, candy cane streetlights emerge, and even Santa's reindeer can be seen hanging out, and we mean real reindeer. This is Alaska. And we can't forget Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, aptly known as Christmas City, USA. Each year they light up the historic district with glowing candles in every window, and the town's famous Chris Kindle Market fills the air with sweet scents of roasted chestnuts and holiday cheer. These are just a few of the holiday-themed towns. If you have a favorite to share, log in to undiscoveredamerica.tv and let us know. And just to add another to the list, let's head to Cocoa Beach, Florida, where Santas are trading in their gloves and boots for sunglasses and board shorts. Check this out. If you're looking for a holiday tradition that's equal parts quirky and heartwarming, look no further than the Surfing Santas of Cocoa Beach, Florida. Every Christmas Eve, hundreds of surfers dressed as Santa Claus, elves, reindeers, snowmen, you name it, they hit the waves. It's a spectacle like no other, a sea of holiday-themed surfers carving up the waves while spreading cheer to the thousands of spectators who gather to witness this spectacle. It all started back in 2009 as a small family gathering, just a few folks in festive costumes having fun on the water. But over the years, Surfing Santas has grown into a massive community event, attracting participants and spectators from all over the world. Whether you're a seasoned surfer or just want to kick back and watch, this event delivers. The best part, it's all for a good cause. This event raises funds for local charities like the Florida Surf Museum and Grind for Life, an organization that supports cancer patients and their families. The atmosphere at Cocoa Beach is pure holiday magic. Go Florida. You've got colorful costumes, laughter echoing from the shore, and the thrill of seeing hundreds of Santas riding the waves together. There's live music, contests, and activities for kids, making it a festive family celebration where you can soak up the Florida sun with your sand between your toes, a candy cane in hand, and Santas shredding the surf right in front of you. It's a kind of holiday memory you'll never forget, and specific vibe only a beach town like Cocoa could successfully pull off. So, if you're in Florida for the holidays, grab your holiday gear, put on your best Santa hat, and head down to Cocoa for a Christmas Eve unlike any other. Surfing Santas blends holiday cheer with a dash of adventure and a splash of quirkiness, and all the while giving back to the community. Now that's what we call riding the holiday wave. We've just seen Santas shredding the waves. Now let's hit the slopes. Get ready for a winter wonderland as we join the skiing Santas for some downhill holiday fun. Every December, the slopes at Sunday River Resort in Maine turn into a sea of red as 300 Santas take to the trails in the annual Santa Sunday event. Picture hundreds of skiers all decked out in Santa suits, red jackets, fluffy beards, jolly hats, carving their way down the snowy mountainside. It's an incredible sight that's full of laughter, festive cheer, and plenty of chilly holiday spirit. But Santa Sunday isn't just about having fun, it's also for a good cause. Each participant makes a donation to the River Fund Maine. And this year, the event raised $8,000 to support local youth education, recreation initiatives, scholarships, and other educational opportunities for students in the community. So, not only are these Santas spreading the joy, but they're giving back in a pretty meaningful way. The atmosphere at Sunday River is eclectic, with spectators cheering on the Santas, holiday music blaring, and plenty of hot cocoa to keep everyone warm. It's a fantastic way to kick off the holiday season, combining the thrill of skiing with the warmth of community giving. You can hit the slopes yourself or just watch from the sidelines, but either way, Santa Sunday is sure to put you in the holiday spirit. So grab that Santa hat, head to Sunday River for a truly unforgettable Christmas celebration, because nothing says holiday magic quite like a mountain full of skiing Santas. There's only one rule: none of them get to use their sleigh.
No.
There it is.
Okay.
Yes. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more Undiscovered America TV. Here we are at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. This is one of the classic American adventure parks. And what makes it even better is 365 days a year, it is regular Busch Gardens. But for Christmas time, it is transformed into Christmas Town. We're gonna take you around and show you what makes this time of year so special right here at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. First of all, wow, what a show. That is amazing.
Thank you.
So much energy. Christian, Juliana, talk to me a little bit about this. Look, this isn't a big piece of ice you have here.
No.
There's so many people, there's so much going on. Talk me through, what are you thinking when you're flying around the ice out here?
We pretty much have our routines down.
Yeah.
So, luckily we have a great rehearsal period, a great cast that knows where they're going. We know where we're going.
Well, you'd have to know where you're going on
Definitely.
something this size. I was
Everything is
stunned.
choreographed.
Right.
Yeah.
And Christian, that time when she's flying around your neck and you guys are right on the edge of the stage, you better hold on.
Right.
Someone in the front row might get to know her a little too well.
Oh yeah. You always have that in the back of your mind, not to fly off the front, but we've been skating our whole lives, so we trust our edges.
Well, clearly you've been skating your life. This is how many years for you now here?
Christmas on ice?
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah, a lot. Okay, well,
Many.
we'll leave it a lot.
many years.
So this is just part of year-round. You have year-round ice skating here at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay, right?
Yep.
And this is really the pinnacle, the Christmas show each year, right? You look forward to it.
We love Christmas.
Yeah.
It's so nostalgic, and every year when we get to come back to it, we're just so excited. The crowds love it. The audience is always so receptive and great, and everyone's just out here having a great time, bringing in the holidays.
You do these shows every couple of hours, all the way through the holidays. How do you keep it fresh?
It's fun.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's really fun for us. But I think the audience interaction and just the way that they, cheer and get excited, and
Right.
they're here with their families and they're having a great day, and we
Right.
want to be a part of that day for them. So
Yeah.
it's fun. We feel like we're part of their family.
Christian, this is a very physical thing that you guys do, clearly. What is your routine? How do you stay in shape? How do you even train for this?
A lot of training comes from my youth, growing up. All the technique, all the strength, and
Long history in skating.
Right.
Right, a long history in skating. Gold medal in
Exactly.
skating as well, right? Yes.
And then we do 4-day. It keeps you pretty in shape. And then I go to yoga personally.
Yeah.
Try to go to 4 days a week, and
Eating, sleeping.
Right.
This is like working out. This is a true thing. Come January, you're like, woo, take a breather, right?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little
and then it
breather,
starts
and then
over
we start
again.
back up
Right.
again.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah.
What is your favorite part of what you do? Not necessarily the show, but of what you do. You're doing so many things at once. It's incredibly physical. It's incredibly theatrical. You have to have talent. You're pleasing the crowd. What is your favorite part about what you do?
I love being able to create an experience for someone, and being able to tell a story that hopefully reads with the audience. And I love skating with Christian. We have such a special bond.
And how long y'all been skating together?
Almost 2 years.
yeah,
Okay,
2 years
wow.
now. Yeah.
Just under 2 years. So not very long, but but we came together quickly, and we
we've
enjoyed
grown
it
a lot.
I tell you what, I'm watching you all and watching skaters in general. It takes a lot of trust to do what you two together.
does,
I mean,
yeah.
complete trust with your lives, really. When you're that high up in the air and you're depending on him to hold you.
Yeah.
That must transcend just trusting someone to say, I trust you. It's so physical, and it's so oddly intimate to be doing something that intimate in front of so many people, right?
Yeah, it is definitely.
You guys, it was an awesome performance.
Thank you.
I really was just so impressed with what you did. And with so many talents coming together and so much physicality and so much concentration, I think that a lot of people take for granted. That's just an amazing feat.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for being with us today on
Thank you so much.
Undiscovered
Our
America.
pleasure.
All right?
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
We all know about the iconic ball drop in New York City, but that's just one of the countless wild and creative New Year's Eve celebrations across the country. So here's a short recap of some of the craziest and most unique local traditions you've probably never heard of. Don't try to understand them, because for most of them, you just have to be there. First up, Eastport, Maine, where they drop a giant sardine. Yeah, you heard that right. Eastport celebrates its fishing heritage with the great sardine and maple leaf drop, paying homage to both their local industry and their Canadian neighbors with not one but two festive drops. In Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, the peep drop takes center stage, a giant glowing marshmallow peep, you know, the fluffy Easter treat. It descends at midnight, a sweet nod to the hometown of Just Born, the candy company that makes those iconic confections. Then there's Tallapoosa, Georgia, where they drop Spencer the possum. It's not your typical glitzy countdown. We're talking about a taxiderm possum in a cage. But it's also stuffed with sweet Southern charm and fun, and that's what makes it special. Flagstaff, Arizona gets the all-natural with a giant pine cone drop, an homage to the natural world that brings a little bit of the surrounding woods right into downtown. Over in Mount Olive, North Carolina, they celebrate with a giant pickle drop at 7 p.m., giving families plenty of time to enjoy the festivities and still get the little ones to bed. From a moon pie drop in Mobile, Alabama, to Key West's massive red stiletto descending with a drag performer inside. These unique events offer quirky, local, and memorable twists to ringing in the new year in cities and towns all across America. Listen, whatever you celebrate this holiday season, we here at Undiscovered America TV wish you all the best. May your days be filled with joy, laughter, and the warmth of family and friends. Whether you're at home, visiting family, or exploring a new destination altogether, and let me tell you, the holidays are a wonderful time to travel. So whether it's gathered around the table for a festive meal, lighting candles, sharing stories by the fire, or making new friends on the road, we hope this season brings you comfort and happiness. And I want to personally thank you for spending your time with us throughout the year, exploring unique stories and amazing people that make our country so special. It's been an incredible journey so far, and we're grateful to have you along for the ride, because your support means everything to us. We can't wait to share even more adventures with you in the coming year. So here's to creating more memories, discovering new wonders, and celebrating the beauty of this world together. From our wacky family to yours, happy holidays and wonderful new year from all of us here at Undiscovered America TV. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after a quick break. That's a wrap on our holiday celebration. Thank you for joining us this year and journeying through the holidays with us right here in the good old USA. We hope that you get what you want this year, especially if it's a ticket to adventure, discovery, and unforgettable moments wherever you go and whoever you are with. Happy holidays and Happy New Year from all of us here at Undiscovered America TV.